What's up YouTube, I'm EVScape and welcome back to another video. Today we have a special video. It is Saturday. I don't normally put a video out on Saturdays, but I'm trying to upload every day, and ever since I started YouTube I also wanted to do a 1 GP to a million GP challenge on the Grand Exchange. Yes, I know it's been done before, but I've never done it and I've always wanted to. So that's what we're doing today. I just finished editing the video and it was originally 35 minutes long, so I've cut out a bit of the crap. For the next episode of this, I'm going to just completely cut all the crap out. It's going to be around 10 minutes long. I know you guys like longer videos, but I think the 22 minutes is a little too long. I just did a bit too much rambling in this and went over stuff that you didn't really need to see. But in the next episode, I'm going to be going over just all of the good flips, everything that was really epic to see, so that the video doesn't run too long. But that being said, we're going to jump into it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So there's nothing in the bank. 1 GP is all we have left. And like I said, I know it's been done before, but I've always wanted to do one of these challenges. So what we're going to do, we're essentially just going to start with 1 GP, turn it into as much as we can, and then this account is going to be my alt account. What I'm going to do is probably post weekly updates to show you guys exactly how much money I managed to make in just like 1 week of flipping. This is going to be a self-maintained account, and then what I'm going to do at the end of every week after the bond has been purchased, every fortnight after the bond has been purchased, 50% of the money on this account, I'm going to transfer it over to my main so it can fund whatever the hell I'm doing once I reach a certain point. So once I reach, say, 100 mil and I've got enough money to do whatever I want to do, once I reach that point, after that, I'm just going to keep transferring 50% of what I get over to my main so that this account can continue growing and my main can be funded for whatever it wants to do. So we're starting with 1 GP. Now I've already researched an item that I want to get. So we're going to go ahead and jump in on the Metaphyte purple top. I can get one of these for 1 GP, I believe. And then we should be able to sell it off for like 100 to 500 coins, depending on how lucky we get. So I'm going to leave this in, and the next clip is going to be me selling it, and I'll let you guys know exactly how long it took to get through. Okay, so I thought this item was going to work because I checked it on my main yesterday, but unfortunately I've just checked the margins and they have changed. But I have found another item that we're going to try and do. The raw garden pie was going for 1 GP earlier today, so I'm going to stick an offer in and see if we can snag that one overnight. Okay, so the Metaphyte purple top didn't work, so I said, fuck this. I'm going to go ahead and get an item that's worth 2 GP, buy it for 1, and we can just do that over and over again until we have enough money to get a reasonable item that we can flip for a reasonable amount of money. So I got 1 piece of flax. I'm going to go ahead and sell this off now for 2 GP. Then after this sells off, we're going to go ahead and buy 2 pieces of flax, wait for them to come through, sell them off for 4 GP, keep doubling our money, and then eventually we're going to have like 100 coins, and we can get a reasonable item that we can flip into like 200 or maybe even 1,000 coins. But for now, we're going to start off with a simple piece of flax. Alright guys, so I had to switch it around a little bit. I managed to buy a jug of wine. This one actually came through pretty quickly. We can buy it for 2 and sell it for 3. Hopefully we can get this one off pretty quick. If I can, I'll repeat and repeat and repeat until I get like, I don't know, I guess until I get like around 100 GP and I can actually buy an item that could be decent to flip. So, jug of wine, 2 GP into 3 GP, let's go. Literally a minute after I recorded that clip, the jug of wine is sold off. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves another jug of wine. After this one comes through and we sell it off, we're going to be able to get 2 jugs of wine, and we are absolutely bowling at that point. Come on. Alright, the second jug of wine has sold off. That means we can now go ahead and buy, that's right, 2 jugs of wine. We're going to be able to sell these for 6 GP. Then we're going to be able to get 3, sell them for 9, get 4, sell them for 12? I don't know. We're just going to keep going up and up and up until I find an item that is cheap enough for me to purchase. But I just can't find an item that I'm going to be able to flip to like 1 to 500 GP, you know? We're going to have to get like 100 GP first, but I'm totally okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. And there is 3 jugs of wine sold off. 2 jugs sold off. Now we can buy 3. Let's go. Jug of wine. Let's go, boys. We're balling now. We got 3 jugs of wine. Okay, so it's been like 12 hours since I put in this offer for jugs of wine, and only one's come through. But we have 7 GP here. We can sell this wine instantly. Not instantly. Once this wine sells off, I found an item we're going to chuck an offer in for 10 GP that we could potentially sell off for 6k. So hopefully this jug of wine sells off pretty quickly, and then we can chuck another offer in. Okay, so the jug of wine has sold off here. We have our 10 GP. Now the item that I'm sussing out is a mithril hellbird. Now I just had a suss on GE tracker. One went for 10 GP last night. So we're going to take an offer here for 10 GP on a mithril hellbird. If this comes through overnight, we should be able to sell it off for like 6k, and that's going to give us a reasonable start. Good feeling having an item we can just chuck in for 10 GP and potentially get a massive flip on. Okay, so as you can see, the Myth Hellbird actually came through for 10 coins. Now I'm going to go ahead and chuck this one back in for 6,500. I know it says it's worth 25k here, but it's actively trading for 6,500. I'm going to leave this in overnight and fingers crossed that it sells off. Alright, it is the next morning. I've just gotten on. The Myth Hellbird has actually sold off. Let's go, 6.5k. Now to just figure out what's buying next. First of all, I'm going to put in an offer for 10 Myth Hellbirds, because if they come through, that's going to be epic. That's like 60k for us. Fingers crossed on those ones. But then, I'm going to go ahead and try and find a few more items. Okay, we're going to buy ourselves 10 Kayat legs for 69 GP each. 690 of our GP gone. And then our remaining GP is going to go into pink elegant skirts. These are going for 1k each, and it looks like we can sell them off for 5k each. No, we don't want 10, we want 5. There we go. We got 709 GP left over, but I think we can leave that there for now and see what happens. Alrighty guys, we left everything overnight. The pink skirts sold off, the Kayat legs sold off. We're up to 15k. Got another 3 pink skirts in here as well that we can put in for 5k, and once again, hopefully they sell off overnight. Then we got another set of Kayat legs, so that's another 5k in the bank. Let's go ahead and chuck them in for 5k. A few less, and then we got 2 Myth Hellbirds we can chuck in for 6.5. Man, oh man, we got some money coming in right now. This is a good feeling. Remember, this was 1 GP. Now, what are we going to do with this 15k? Alright, I've just had a look on GE Tracker, and it looks like we can get a pretty good margin on blue elegant skirts. I'm going to try and buy a couple of these. Okay, I've just had a look on GE Tracker, and it looks like we can get a pretty reasonable margin on white plate bodies. And they actually trade reasonably often, so we're going to go ahead and buy 10 of these, leave that in for a little bit today, and see how they go. Alright, so a lot of things happening. We managed to sell off the white plate bodies for 10k each, which is epic. Kayat legs being sold off. No more elegant skirts being sold. We didn't manage to get any sleeping caps, but we did manage to get the black elegant shirt. Now I believe I'm going to be able to sell this off for 34k. And if that's the case, absolutely epic. We're going to be up to 59k plus a little bit more, which is super good. We've got 25k to work with right now though, so let's have a look at what we're going to buy. Okay, so we're going to grab ourselves a few green headbands. These we should be able to get for 1415. Let's go ahead and get 5 of those. And then on top of that, for the last 18k, we're going to grab ourselves some pink elegant shirts as well. Really looking at all these elegant things. They seem to be going pretty good. We're going to go for 2953 here. Should be able to sell that off for about 7.5k if they come through. So go ahead and spend the rest of our cash on that. And we got 712 coins left. Is there anything we can buy? Let's have a look and see if we can get a few adamant daggers. Adamant dagger P++, and we may be able to get one of these for 200 coins. Let's go ahead and chuck in an offer for 3 of those and see if we can get that one going overnight. Alrighty, we are back with another update. Permanent boots have all come through. We should be able to get rid of these for about 5k each. I'm going to go ahead and chuck them in now. There's a big profit on those. Pink elegant shirts have started selling off. This one is done. We managed to get 5 Saradomin stoles. We also got 3 Myth Kite shields for 200 GP each. So have a GE value of 12k. Green headband selling off as well. So we got 18k in the inventory, and now we're going to have to sell off some stuff. Plus the 9k from the Pink Elegance shirt. So 28k in the inventory. Saradome and Souls look like they're selling off for about 10k right about now. So let's go ahead and chuck those in. What do we end up purchasing those for? 6k each, so a nice 3k profit on each of those, 15k in total. Now the Myth Kite Shield T. Looks as though we're going to be able to sell this one off for 11,000 GP, and we bought them for 200. This is insane, insane margins. Brutus Shield, let's see what we can get with that one. And it looks like these are going for about 8,400, so we'll chuck that one in. A little bit of profit coming through. Hopefully the rest of this stuff goes overnight. I think I'm going to cancel the offer for these Brutus Shields because they're coming through pretty slow. I'll leave in the Myth Kite Shields because they are getting quite a large margin. Now we've got 41k to play with. Alright, and we're going to try and snag ourselves a couple of Mystic Mud Staffs for a very, very low amount. Well below the limit. So they're worth 97k. Looks like we might be able to get them for around 12.2. So we'll leave that in overnight and see how we go. Boy, oh boy, what an absolute treat to log into. I'm just going to go ahead and click the collect button here. Going to cancel the offer on the Mystic Mud Staffs because they're not coming through. Also going to cancel the offer on the Mythril Kite Shield Tees so we can put them in for a different price. And you know what, let's just cancel all these offers and chuck everything in for different prices. But we should have a lot of money here. Let's go, lads. 176k. We're on the way to our first mil. This is epic. Now, the Mythril Kite Shields T, they are going to be going in for 10,000 coins each. Remember, we bought these for 200 GP. So we've bought 4 Myth Kite Shields for 200 GP, and we're going to sell them off for 40k. Absolutely nuts. Green headband. That's going to go in for 1.4. This would mean we lost 17 GP on the last one, but it's not selling off, so we're just going to have to get rid of it. Fremennik boots, going to chuck them in for 4,995. Hopefully they'll sell off over some time. And then the Pink Elegant shirts, go ahead and put them in for 2k. I'm not quite sure what we bought these for, but we're going to get rid of them. Oh, they sold instantly. That's pretty epic. They sold instantly for 3.4 each. What did we buy them for? Okay, 2.9. So we actually made money on those. Good profit. 186k. Let's go. Let's find some shit. Okay, first thing we're going to invest in is a pirate's hat. Where's the pirate's hat? There we go. Looks like I can get a pretty decent margin on these. Going to purchase a couple of these for 10k each. Let's go with 5, I think. Next up is going to be the Steel Kite Shield. And the Steel Kite Shield has a pretty large margin on it. Trimmed Steel Kite Shield, that is. Gonna buy this one for 18.2. And we have the potential to sell it off for 35k, so a 16k margin. We have 13k left. We can definitely buy something else. Let's go ahead and try and snag ourselves some blue headbands now. Get them for about 1,300 each. And we'll try and snag 10 of those. We got some stuff selling off. We got some stuff coming in. Let's go ahead and grab all the stuff that we got so far. I'm going to go ahead and cancel the rest of the offers. And we'll go ahead and start selling all this stuff off. How much do we have? 141k plus all this crap in the inventory. Alright, we're going to sell off the pirate's hats first. Now we managed to get those for 10k each. It looks like we're going to be able to sell them off for about 15k a pop. So let's go ahead and chuck them in there. Now next up we have the White Kite Shields T. We bought them for 18k. White Kite Shield. Steel Kite Shield T. We bought them for 18,000 each. Looks as though we're going to be able to sell these off for about 35k as well. So a massive profit on those ones. We have the blue headbands next. Now, the blue headbands came in at 1.3k each. Now, I believe these will sell for about 5k. Looks like the price of these has actually dropped and they're selling for about even on their price. Never mind, that came through straight away. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to cancel this and put the offer in for 5k and see if they just go overnight. And then we have Bob's green shirt. Now keep in mind guys, we managed to snag this for 43 GP and it is now going for around 13,800. So if we can get that to sell off, that is epic. Now let's just do some quick calculations here. We have 144k in the inventory. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and chuck in an offer here for the blue dark bow paint. We might be able to snag one of these for 69k. We are gonna be able to get 2 of these actually. So we'll put an offer for 2 of these, and then we should be able to sell them off for around 130k each. So that'll be a 120k profit just from that flip by itself. Now on top of that, we've got about 6k left. We're gonna go ahead and chuck in an offer for a black plate skirt tee. Try and get this one for 552 GP. We'll put an offer for 5 of those. And then we're also going to put in an offer for some jungle camo legs. We'll put them in for 500 GP as well. Go ahead and try and get 6 of those. Alrighty, next day incoming. We have some stuff sold off, some stuff bought. Looks like the steel kite shield ain't going anywhere, but we did manage to sell 1 of them off. Gonna cancel the offer there, and we'll cancel the offer everywhere else. We did manage to get 2 bronze full helms G for 50 GP each, and they're worth like 34k. So let's go ahead and cancel all these offers. Now let's figure out what we're selling everything for. Gonna whack in the steel kite shield for 18k. Pink headbands going for 12k, so 4k profit on each of those. I managed to pick up the black plate skirt tee for 500 GP, and we're gonna be able to sell it for 10k. God, these flips are insane. And the bronze full helm G, we're going to be able to sell for mid price. Alright, taking a look at some black elegant legs. We're going to go ahead and chuck in an offer for these for 5,700. We'll grab 10 of those because we have a lot of coin at the moment. Alright, we're going to try and purchase a few white long swords for 3k each. Try and snag some myth plate legs G for 2,800 each, chucking an offer for 10 of those as well, and we have 102k left to work with. So we are going to attempt to snag some Greenman's Ales for 10,200 GP each, and that should use up all of our coin. Since the last clip, we have got a lot of stuff coming through here and a lot of stuff that hasn't sold off, so I'm going to go ahead and change the offer prices for all of these, cancel all the buy offers, and we'll start selling everything off. First of all, 6 bowl wigs we bought for 5.5 each. We're going to be selling off for 20k. Next up is the Flamtail Hammer, selling them off for 10k. Mature Greenman's Ale, we're going to be selling them off for 13k a pop. We bought them for 10 each. So now these bronze full helms we managed to buy for 49 GP each. We're going to chuck these in for 23k. Hopefully they can sell overnight. One sold instantly for 23k, so that's nice. Mythical Plate G already selling off. This white longsword we snagged for 3k. We're going to chuck it in an offer for about 11,800. Alright, we're going to try and buy the Guthix braces. Okay, we're going to try and snag some enchanted hats. We're going to go ahead and just put the rest of our money into this. 11 of those. Hopefully they buy overnight. These spined bodies are supposedly going for 45k a pop. So I'm going to chuck those in. If they sell off, we're going to be actually already at 1 mil, which is going to be insane. This tan Cavalier is going for 10k. And these stripy pirate shirts are going for 2k each, I believe. Yeah, 1.2k each, but we did get them for 1 GP. So that is always nice. We're going to attempt to purchase some Hosidius House hoods. I'm going to try and snag 10 of these for 11k each. Try and snag some blue D-hide body G for 5,006 coins. If these all sell off, we will be at 1 mil, which is absolutely insane. Alrighty guys, so we have a lot of stuff happening right now. 6 of the spine bodies have sold off, so we still got another 4 of those to go. We're going to leave them in for now, but a lot of the other stuff has come through. We're just going to go ahead and click collect on everything right now. Now, we bought this obsidian mace for 207. We're going to try and sell it off for 226. So, a couple of 20k flips there. Nice 40k should be coming in. Oh wow, they sold off instantly for the exact price we had them in for. The blue D-hide bodies, we're going to chuck them in for 10k. Should be a nice 5k flip on all of these. And the kayak tops are going to go in for 3,800. Okay, we're going to let all this sell off, and if it all sells off, we should be at a mil, and we can end the episode there. Going to click collect here. Still not at 1 mil. Alright, let's see. We're going to have to change the price of these bad boys. So let's go ahead and check what we can put them in for. So we're going to go ahead and put these in for 40k a pop. And the Hosidius hoods we're going to put in for the mid price. And hopefully these guys will sell off, and then we'll be sitting at our 1 million coins. Alrighty guys, it is the next morning. 2 of the spine bodies have sold off, so I know we're going to be over 1 mil. Let's go. Come on. Alright, so what we're going to do is end the video there. We'll let these spine bodies sell off. There's still another 80k there, so 1.18 mil. Now, this video took me over 2 weeks to get done. It took me 2 weeks to go from 1 GP to 1 mil just flipping on the Grand Exchange. So if any of you are thinking of doing this yourself, honestly, I wouldn't recommend it. It was quite fun. However, it did take quite a lot of time. What's next for this account? We're just going to continue flipping. Like I said at the start, this is going to be my alt account. I'm going to use this to fund my main. I'm going to continue flipping. It's going to be self-sufficient after this, so I am going to transfer one more bond onto it, and then after that, needs to make its own money. Has to be a big boy account, but I'm just going to have this in the background while I'm doing other things on my main, so that I can constantly be at the Grand Exchange and constantly be flipping. And I imagine that I should be able to make, you know, upwards of 10 to 15 mil a week if I'm constantly at the Grand Exchange while I'm on my main account, which should be really, really nice. Then I'll be able to fund my main, I'll be able to do the Bible skills. It should be good stuff. I'm going to continue giving updates on this account, probably weekly, just to see how far we can get, just to see what I'm flipping at the moment, see what kind of money I'm making and stuff like that. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more episodes like this in the future, click the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I will catch you in the next one, whenever it is, probably tomorrow. Take it easy.